Hi guys, I'm back again. I got some leftover paint from the last painting. It's still sitting there, doing what it wants to do, but it looks pretty much like I left it, and it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with that one. So, I'm just gonna do a few swipies because I love to do the swipies, or squishies, or whatever you want to call them. Because I got this leftover paint, and I love to do the little swipies for the jewelry because it's fun. So I'm just going to start by, I kind of like to drizzle it instead of put it in spots, although sometimes I put it in spots, but I kind of, my colors tend to move around a little bit better if I do like like little stripes. I found this brown I don't know when I used it, probably like at least 2 weeks ago, maybe longer, and I saved it in these little cups, and it is still perfect. It's I don't know what that was, but look, I mean, I didn't have to add any water to it or anything. These are just these little like salad dressing cups that I got from their Diamond brand. And they're these little snack or salad dressing cups or whatever. And they come with this cool little top. You put the top on there. And like I said, I've had these for like 2 weeks now. And I didn't have to add any water to them. Nothing. So, you know, if you don't want to dump out your paint at the end of your painting, get some of these little cups and you can save them. If you don't feel like doing these right now, you know, put them on the shelf. See, I've got like a bunch of them right now. Put them on the shelf and, you know, let them sit there for however long you want to let them sit there. And that way, you know, if you don't feel like doing a major painting, you can do some of these and feel like you've accomplished something for the day. Because these are fun. Like, totally not stressful. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave that like that with no turquoise. I'll do turquoise in the next one. And then just drizzle a little more white. Because the white really brings out cells, the definition of the cells. Especially when you do these. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And I'll just toss them and not worry about it. And I don't have any Yupo paper, so I kind of swish it sideways, kind of all over the place. Made sure I mashed it down gently. And then yank it apart. Look at the colors and the cells that pop up right away. So I'm going to set these aside. I set them aside and then I torch them. And I'll show you the end result when I'm done. But these are just fun little things. My kids love to do them. If this is the first time you've seen my video, you haven't seen my little one's hands yet. But they love to come in when I've finished my paintings, and they'll bring some paint samples in here and ask if they can play in the paint. And of course I let them because it's lots of fun. Okay, so, and with these, you don't want to overfire because then you get like a million little tiny cells. But see, there you go. I mean, sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. This little area is kind of nice. I don't know. Might not use that for anything. We'll do one where we just put some dots everywhere. You do the dots, you get thicker, you know, bands of color. There we go. And some limey green. Lime green and turquoise are just a match made in heaven. Who does not agree with me on that one? Okay, and then let's just do these two maybe, and then we'll put some white over them. There we go. Slap another card on there. So, do its magic. Okay. And then, whoop, Oh, those are kind of cool. Maybe they might work for something. Woo! I'm yanking my newspaper up because my cup is glued to it from yesterday. Woo! Okay. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. You know? There have been many of these I've just tossed in the trash. But then you get, you know, you get some that you didn't think were going to work out, but then they turned out awesome. So you never know. So always, you know, unless it just looks completely horrible, set it off to the side, let it dry, and then, you know, then throw it away if you don't like it. You've lost nothing. But there have been times when I set something aside, I thought, oh, that's horrible. I'm not going to get anything out of it. And it was like my best one for the day. So, okay, let's use some more purple or wild iris. Just splattered on there. I don't think there's really any rhyme or reason to, you know, pattern. Ooh, and don't throw it off of the side of your... Oh, let's do some turquoise. There we go. And some limey green. Throw it on there. Remember, I'll drizzle the white from way up high. I don't know if it'll have any impact. Who knows? There we go. Let me set some more cups out. I'm going to run out of cups here. Alright. Let's see what this baby will do. It's all squishing out. I don't think I'm going to move it around too much. I think I'm just going to yank it apart. Ooh, look at that. Pretty. Yeah. I'm liking that. That's pretty. Look at the cells. I haven't torched it at all. The cells are just popping up like crazy. See, that one, I don't even want to torch it. I'm afraid I'm going to lose some of the pretty stuff. So we'll just torch some of the area that... Alright, I'm going to leave that. And, you know, try and remember your color combinations, because sometimes you get this color combination that really works well together. Like this green with the purple, it's creating some veins. It might have something to do with the white, I'm not sure. So we're going to move this one out of the way because I like that one and I don't want to lose that one. That one turned out pretty cool. Okay, let's try for a swipe again. Now, y'all know I'm not real good at swipes. I don't do them very often because, frankly, they scare me. I see some people with the most gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous swipes, and I'm totally jealous. But, you know, it also depends on your materials. I can't afford to buy these expensive paints like some of y'all can. So I do what I can do with what I can afford. And you see in some of my results, they turn out pretty cool. So, you know, if you can't afford expensive stuff, don't get upset. You know, don't go and spend your grocery money on expensive paints, because you can get some really cool effects with the cheap stuff too. There are a lot of people out there that have done lots of videos on cheap paint, and they come up with gorgeous results. So, you know, you don't have to. Look at the bird right there. There's a bird with a tail. I always have birds in my paintings. I don't know why, but for some reason, I have birds in my paintings. Alright, so I'll put some white down on this far edge and down along the sides a little bit. This just sort of helps to, you know, coat the whole canvas here. There we go. Good enough. And then I'm going to take my card. I'll turn that this way. I'm going to try and do it where y'all can see it. I'm going to lightly set that down, and I'm just going to drag it across. Okay, not too bad. I did it yesterday, and I had to swipe twice, so I'm going to try swiping one more time. You don't want to pull off too much of the white. There we go. Look at that. Pretty. I'm even getting some cells on that side. Well, that was cool until you know what? I think I'm going to take some white. I'm going to put that on this one. Let's flame that one. Lots of little bitties. But it's kind of cool. Look at that. Kind of cool. I'm getting better at the whole swipey thing. Look at that. Now that, if you had like a super huge, maybe oval pendant, that would look cool. Maybe like you use some of the white over here and sort of cut it like this, so you have the white and then it transfers over into the colors. That's pretty. That will look cool, I think. This one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some white on one side. And drizzle it over those colors. Because why not, you know? And we're going to smush it. And I don't know if that's going to do anything fantastic or not, but we'll see. Well, not really, but that's kind of pretty, where all the colors really mix together. I'll save it. You never know what it could be, what it wants to be. Because, you know, your paints are going to be what they want to be. It doesn't matter how much you sweet talk them, I've discovered. Okay. So, I'm going to flame this first. Let's see, look. I've got my torch, you know, this far. Yeah, it's not really doing much of anything. But see, I'm not burning my hand. I've got this sitting on my hand. I can barely feel the heat from it, but I'm not torching my fingers. So, you know, if you're scared of a torch, just remember, you know, be safe. Be careful with it. Don't get it too close to your hand or too close to your newspaper if that's what you paint over, because let me tell you, that'll catch on fire really fast. I'm not really seeing anything cool in this, but I'm going to save it anyway, because once it dries, you don't know. Okay. I've got some more space here. Sometimes I like to pick this up, but sometimes it does cool things and sometimes not. You know, set my card down over the... Oh man, bummer, it's raining again. Oh, this has been like the most humid Georgia weather in years. You just get out of bed and you're sweating from the humidity. It's just crazy. And now it's raining, so it's been drizzly all morning. Perfect time to paint though. Perfect. I better save some of these paints for my little ones. I will get in trouble if they come home and see paint all over the table and I did not save them any. Especially these colors, because they love the turquoise and the purples. Of course, you know, they're little girls. Of course they're going to like these colors. But, yeah, I better save them a little bit. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble. And I try never to get in trouble with them. You got kids, you know what I mean. You do not want to get in trouble. You want them happy, happy, happy. Because that makes you a happy, happy, happy mom. Or dad. Or dad. So let me leave you guys out. I'm sorry. I know when my kids are happy, my husband's happy. That's for sure. We're one big happy. And then when the dogs are happy, we're all even happier. Of course, my Abby, she's just a happy dog. Happy all the time. Let's put some white in there. Just kind of willy-nilly. There we go. You really want that white in there for contrast. I kind of forgot about my brown over here, but I like these colors together. Alright, let's do, I don't really know what to do with this one. We'll just pull them sideways. There we go. See what that does. Oh, look at the cells popping up through there. Pretty. That right there, if it would stay like that and not do anything else. Look, I'm not even doing anything. Watch those cells. They're just coming up all by themselves. Oh, those are beautiful. That was cool. Look at that one. See? I almost don't want to torch it because those big cells are beautiful. And if you get the little tiny cells coming up around them, they kind of get lost. Really super pretty. I like that. I might have to do that one again. Okay. Just a gentle. I did not want to get my torch too close to that one. I really didn't want a bunch of little bitty cells. Do it over this side. There we go. Maybe a little bit there. Look at that. Watch. You see those cells popping up? How cool is that? See how much fun this is? So if you're scared of the torch, don't be. Try it because, you know, yes, you can get cells without your torch. Obviously, you can. I've shown that before. You know, we all show that. When we pour out our thing, cells automatically pop up. So you don't have to have a torch to get the cells. But you get some coolness going on when you bring out the torch sometimes. Stuff that would not have come up otherwise. So, I'm still looking at that other painting over there, and it's just cool. I think there's so many factors that go into your painting, you know, that will cause a certain outcome. And they're different every time. You can't say, this works for me every single time. That does not work for me ever. Because sometimes you surprise yourself. So, just keep trying. That's all I got to say. Just keep trying. Alright, I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 more. And then we're going to cut the video off. And I'm going to save the rest of my paint for my babies. So that they love me. So they can have some fun. Because today's Friday, so no school tomorrow. So we can all chill for today. No homework today. Woo! That's my favorite part about Fridays, is they come home and they don't have to do homework. Because, you know, they're 8 and 7. Luckily, their school does not give them homework on the weekend. Except for the past 2 weekends. My 8-year-old Ella, she had her project to do. So she was working like crazy on that thing. Through the weekend, through the week. She did such an awesome job. She presented in front of her class. She's amazing. My kids are the most amazing things ever. I know I'm using the same colors as I did last time, but I want to do the same thing because it just turned out kind of neat. I got quite a bit of white left here. I'll do a little bit more white on this one. See if it'll make any difference. It probably won't just because of the way I kind of smeared them. Kind of putting a white coating over it. Okay. There we go. Alright. Smushy, smushy, smushy. We gotta come up with like a cool name for these things. I don't know what you'd call them, but okay. We're gonna go kind of off. No, that won't work. There we go. Ooh, look, dark side and a light side. That's cool. That's because I had all that white on top. Look at the cells that are coming up all by themselves. Look at that. Pretty neat. That one's better than that one. But if we torch that one, I bet we'll get a lot of cells because all that white. See what I mean about all the little itty bitty cells? Look, they're all coming up. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this one. I haven't even torched this one yet. We're going to move this one. That's just tons and tons of little cells. So I don't know if you'd want to use like a big pendant for that or a little one. I don't know. But look at that. Look at the big cells that are coming up. I don't want to torch that one. I'm going to hold the heat up high. Get rid of the air bubbles real quick. Hold the heat up high. I think sometimes it helps your cells bloom a little larger. Just kind of hold the heat up. I got the heat probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches above the little swatch there. Alright, that's it for that one. I'm not going to do any more because it's kind of cool. It'd be great if you had like a pendant like this big, but then, you know, it would make a neat box top, maybe. You could use it for something else other than a pendant. So, I'm going to do one more because I have 2 cups sitting here. And then I'm going to save the rest of my cups for my babies. And the rest of this paint for my babies. And that way they can paint and I can fix dinner. Wow, I've totally talked a boatload to y'all today. Let's start with some white this time. Drizzle it on. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm just going to keep on going with this purple. And the turquoise and the lime because they just go so pretty together. We're just going to, that's it for the purple. No more. I think and I don't have much turquoise left, so I don't want to use it all up. So just a little bit. Save some for the kitties. I have no idea how long this video is. I hope it's not like half an hour long. But I'm kind of thinking it's going to end up being long. Okay, we're just doing a little bit of the green. Just a little bit. Just a hint. Alright, there we go. Then we're going to drizzle in some more white. The purple just loves this white. It like kind of bleeds into it. It's kind of cool looking. There we go. Alright, let's see what that does. Alright, slap that baby down there. Smush it lightly. And we're going to do another, I'm going to yank it off the side again because it turned out cool that way. If I can get hold of it. There we go. That didn't work great. Oh, look at that. That did not work very well. But that's kind of pretty. And this area right here, maybe. This looks really pretty. That would have been cool if that messy part hadn't, you know, messed up there. Heat nice and high above it. Hopefully let some of those bigger cells come up. I think I'm running out of, I'm running out of butane. No. Okay. Alright, we run out of butane. So, that's going to be it for me today. Let me get you down real quick so you can see some of these swatches because they're pretty cool. Okay. Yep. These are pretty neat. This is the one I just did. That's not real exciting. So we'll probably end up trashing that one. And that one, look at all the cells. It's just pretty. See if I can get that to focus. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, cool. And then we've got that. That's pretty. That one's a cool one. I like that. Yeah. Pretty neat. And that my little swipe turned out pretty cool, although those giant cells sort of took over. We've got that one. I like that one. Neat. And that one's pretty cool. And then there's the white one. And actually, I think we might have like maybe like right there. Might be able to use that one. And that, probably not. And that's pretty cool. And then over here, ooh, that reflection is terrible. Not too awesome, but you can't have everything, right? Kind of neat. Might be able to do something with it. That one's with the brown. The brown did not, I don't know. It didn't work very well with my colors. So we'll probably trash those. I don't see any good parts in them. And then there is the painting from the other day. Still drying, but it looks pretty. Alright, wherever you are on the planet, I hope you have an awesome afternoon, day, evening, night, wherever you are. Thank you to all my subscribers, and thanks for everyone for watching. See you later, bye.